Yet, I would ask you to speak minimum 3 minutes and up to 4 minutes. So this is going to be recorded. You can find your mistakes. I will also evaluate your speaking, and I will ask you that these are the mistakes. That means if you're not going to make once again. Okay. One more
Yes, sir.
thing, you have to try to not to repeat a word twice or thrice. Rather than instead of using, I've already told you that use synonyms or
Yes, sir.
substitute of that word. So let me see the first one. The first sentence will be the topic sentence. The second, again, supporting details. Third line, adding some information. You have to finish a paragraph. In one paragraph, one topic. Second paragraph, you can change the topic, but again, the topic sentence, supporting details, adding some information, and conclusion. Like this, you have to talk about rainy season. Okay? And then you have to also talk about the advantages and some the last, like before finishing, you will also talk about some of the disadvantages. So let me see how well that you have been speaking.
All right,
Okay,
sir.
Nishant, your time starts now.
So today I'm going to talk about the rainy season, which arrives in our India from July to and it stays till mid-September. So the best thing of this season is it brings a lot of pleasantness before the warmthness of the summer, because in summer the climate is really hot and not humid, but yes, it is really hot, and with that some discomfort comes in. But rainy season take out of all those discomfort, and it really after the rainy season, like after the first rain, you can literally feel the pleasantness spread all around the atmosphere. And uh, talking more about rainy season, rainy rainy season comes. I'm sorry, I'm not able to frame these sentences. Rainy season brings a lot of happiness to children as well as farmers. Talking about the children, they enjoy the rainy season because in that they can splash the water on each other. There are potholes on which they can jump and do musty with their friends, and also make the boats. When I was child, I used to make boats and like flow, like put them into the water, and they go. If there is any slantness, then the water go, and with that the boat also flows. So that gives a kind of happiness in back of the mind. And as a children, we what else we can expect, like the small things bring a lot of happiness to us. And more about it, rainy season, like due to the rainy season, students, small childrens can also be get scolded because of unnecessary. Even if they have umbrellas, they don't open it, and just for the sake of enjoyment, they get wet, and along with that, whatever stationaries they have, they also spoil that. So that's the reason maybe the parents scold them. And talking about the farmers, uh, rainy season brings a lot of happiness to the farmers, because this is the only way, or what can this is the only way in which they can inculcate water and store them, and this is the only period of 3 months in which they can utilize and store the water at its fullest. Along with that, in our India, there are some rituals. After the first rain, there are some rituals which the farmers follow, and they they thank God for these rains. And a lot of contribution, indirectly, a lot of contribution goes to them as well, because of them only, they only cultivate and produce the crops, and they only feed us. So we should be thankful for them, as well as we should be thankful for rain. But talking about the rainy season in metropolitan cities, it really curse for the metropolitan cities, because of that lack of space and improper drainage systems. The water get clogged and stored on the roads. That's the reason many of the times uh, the vehicles were not able to move on the road because of the water clogging. Uh, but in that same period, students who go to school, they enjoy it and on in that dirty water by splashing it and all those things. And along with that, the lifeline of Mumbai, that is the railway trains, they also sometimes get stuck due to that water clogging. So this is the drawback in metropolitan cities. And also, like, talking about the pleasantness, you can literally feel some good vibes in that rainy season, because the atmosphere is literally cold, and whenever you sleep, the sleep is so pleasant, and you will feel lazy in that atmosphere, because the nature, the climate and the temperature is also very pleasant. So you don't feel like getting out of your bed, and you will just wrap a bedsheet and you will just that will make you lazy. But along with that, the main drawback, not drawback, we can also say that in rainy season, if you are a working professional and you want to travel to your office, you will get that discomfortness because of your clothes get wet. And like, if your workplace is air conditioned, then definitely you can feel sick because of the wet clothes. So that's the drawback, and it will also feel uh, uneasiness because of that wet clothes. And yes, I'm done.
That's great, no problem, Nishant. But there are many irregularity. Okay, look, whenever you see essay on rainy season, there are several numerous essays that is available, and you have to speak whenever. This is because natural things, winter season, rainy season, okay, summer season, it's a natural, like the sun, how I told you that this present simple tense is used to speak about universal truth. So mostly you have to speak about very simple, you can make it simple. Sometimes you, mostly you told that you can enjoy a lot. Why people enjoy a lot, and who enjoy? Children enjoy a lot when rainy season arrives after a hot and humid summer season. But means children enjoy, children can enjoy, that is something different matter. But
Mhm.
children, it's a naturally children enjoy. So sometimes you have to you have spoken like they can enjoy, for example, okay. And sometimes you also say it brings a lot of happiness to us. Sometimes you say you brings a lot of happiness to you. So you have to make one stance. You are talking about whom? Either us or either you. You're talking to examiner, or you're talking to the people who are taking your interview, or you're talking about general people. So why not? You can start with the third person. People enjoy. Formal depends on. Okay. So this is the evaluation. Even lot of they can should not use here they can, because it happens. Okay. Now a lot of contributions goes when a lot of contribution goes to the farmers. We want to told it is a subject and verb agreement. Then metropolitan, the lack of students, when it try to talk about the advantages, only try to talk about advantages. Then when you have to finish before speaking disadvantages, try to talk like a beginning sentence, where rainy season brings a lot of respite and relief to many numerous people and on the earth. However, on the contrary, फिर भी, where it brings a lot of brings a boon for the people, so it also brings a curse for many places, many people. Like rainy seasons, okay, also means becomes rain water becomes deluge in some villages, okay, and sometimes they are having a lot of harm. Many plants, many villages, they also means they are flown away. Sometimes it is a, a giant, you can say it is a huge loss, natural calamity. As a deluge it becomes when there are the flow of the rivers, flow of the lakes. Sometimes they always flow, okay, above the dangerous situation, the mark. So in many places, it becomes a curse for the people and for the places, and in metro city, because of the lack of the drainage system, you told it was very right. So it become, it creates like a lot of difficulty for the people. Okay, it sometimes it stops the running life that is called in India. In Mumbai, the people are always alive in Mumbai. Mumbai never sleeps. But this is only the rainy season. It